plant friends. Today we're going to repot both of my plant that needs no introduction, the everyone's favorite, the Beatles of the plant world, my Monstera Deliciosa. Okay, so this guy is super popular. He's needed to be repotted for a while now, I think, but you can see it's pushing out new growth right here. Perfect, beautiful. This is a leaf that is juvenile and it doesn't have any fenestrations yet, but this is a much more, back up a little, you can see a more mature leaf and how jungly and pretty and just gives you that jungle vibe look. So if you want your house to feel like a jungle like I do, the Monstera Deliciosa is the plant for you. It is so easy to grow. It can do high light, low light. It just doesn't like direct light. So it's very simple. You water it after letting the soil dry out, and I think it's a philodendron, a version of a philodendron. So let's take this guy out. We're gonna do two of them. So we're gonna put this pot into this one. So I have not taken him out of his, I don't even know if I can get the grow pot out. I've not taken him out of the grow pot since I got him. So that will free me up to a nice new cash bow. So before I even take him out of his pot, I'm gonna mix up some soil right here. All right, so here we go. I'm just gonna put soil into the bigger pot, right? I'm gonna use my hands like I always do and make a mess like I always do. Actually, I wonder if I could just pour some in from this box. If I'm gonna do two, I'm gonna need more soil than this. So there, nice. So I won't have to repot him for a while. All right, ready? So we're gonna do the scary part. We are going to take the Monstera out of the nursery pot. Well, you can see, look at the roots are growing out like crazy here. So there. It might be very root bound. I'm not sure. Let's put it over the cash bow so it doesn't get dirt everywhere, and we'll see what's going on with the roots. Oh, look at that. He doesn't even want to come out. I wonder if I need to cut these roots under here. Oh, I feel him pulling. Be gentle. I don't want to hurt him. He's out. Feels like I'm delivering a baby. Oh, yay. All right, so let's see what's going on with the roots. Wow, this is a heavy plant. This is the most beautiful plant, the most popular Instagram plant. So I'm gonna lift it up just so we can see the roots on the bottom and what's going on there. So they're pretty healthy and they're a little bit wet. Here, this side is where they're getting root bound a little. But see, Monstera likes being root bound a little. The more root bound they are, the more they have to shoot growth out of the top. So if you don't have to rush to repot your plants just because they're root bound. Some plants actually love that snuggly tight feeling. But if you're finding that you have to keep watering your plant over and over, like more than once a week, then it's time to repot him. Or her. I don't know why I always call my plants him. It's probably because it's mostly my version of a boyfriend. Okay, so I'm just gonna go in and backfill the new soil. I wanted to take a cutting from him. Now, the Monstera can grow huge under the right conditions, but I keep both of these guys in my living room because they are real showpieces, and they're pretty small compared to, you know, some big, awesome displays of the Monstera. So this is probably the #1 favorite houseplant that is easy to take care of, that everyone loves. There's even it even has its own hashtag. It's called Monstera Monday, which is just great. Imagine having your own hashtag. I think I need my own hashtag. What do you think my hashtag should be? I don't know. We'll have to let that come. But for now, we're gonna let Monstera be the star of the show. This is the star of the plant world, the beetles of the plant world, the Monstera Deliciosa, which it translates in Spanish to delicious monster. The reason it's actually called that is because it does produce a fruit that you can eat. I've never seen it. I've seen it on the internet, but I've never seen it in person, and I've never tried it. So I'm hoping now that he has new place to spread his roots, he will get bigger. Because I want this guy to take over the house, take over my living room. I love it. There's a reason everyone loves this plant, because of its natural beauty and its effortless way, its effortless care, it's low maintenance. And just let's take a look at the leaves again. So this is a perfect, it's a young adult, okay? So some young adults, where these are the juveniles, where they come out nice and plain. This is a more of an adult one. It's not equal on both sides, not symmetric, but I do have symmetric leaves. This guy, I don't know what's going wrong with him. This is the kind of leaf that I would just want to cut off and then just for an experiment, reroot it. Put it and then try and see if I can get a new pot and a whole new plant out of it. But for now, we're going to leave him. All right, so this first one is done. So let's put him down. Go. All right, so I'm just mixing more soil right here, and I'm going to fast forward the boring parts, even though you love looking at soil, right? Obviously, if you're watching me do this, you must love houseplants and indoor gardening. This is perlite, okay? I know it's so not cool to use Miracle-Gro, but I do use it. The reason it's not cool is because it's kind of like steroids for plants, but it's accessible and affordable. And some people are real geniuses at making their own soil. I however, am not. I'm gonna work on that though. The perlite into my soil. And what perlite does is it acts as an aerator, and it makes sure that there's places in the soil that are not soaking wet, so it really helps you minimize any chance of root rot. And nobody wants their Monstera to get root rot, okay? So the way to do that is have aeration, perlite in the soil, and have holes on the bottom of your pot so that the water can drain out. That's the best way to avoid root rot. Even if you overwatered it, as long as the water could drain out of the pot, and because you have holes in the bottom, there's a very reduced risk of root rot, and root rot's the #1 killer of your houseplants. So here we go, let's do the second one. So here we go. We're gonna give birth again. Ready? This is like popping out a baby. Okay. Pulling out. Ooh, he popped right out. Whoa. All right. Let's take this bag off. He didn't come out of the grow pot. Oh, here we go. Push that baby out. There. Just don't want to, you have to be careful when you're doing this because you don't want to rip the roots. Ah, and we didn't need a C-section. Okay. There we go. Breaking a sweat. Look, lots of good healthy roots. Whoa. Okay, so you're gonna get your new home. We just gave birth to twins. That's what it feels like. All right. He already took 2 boxes of soil, so I had to mix him up. But I want him to get bigger, and as longer he stays in that little in that other grow pot, the less likely he's gonna get bigger over this winter. So it's nice and warm in here, so he should grow. Of course, the pot's a whole lot heavier now. All right, he's in. I have a feeling over time he might need a little more soil, but let's see what we got going on. All right, pick this bad boy up. And there we go. John Lennon and Paul McCartney, ladies and gentlemen. So now that I've put them in there, where's my watering pot? I don't think this is enough water for them, but we'll just give them a little, like a christening in their new homes. So welcome to the world, big guy. I'm hoping these guys grow, and I'll do a follow-up video on the Monstera Deliciosa. And this plant is very affordable. It's not rare. Everybody has one. You will love it. Go get yourself one. I'm not trying to sell plants to you, but I want you to know they're super fun and affordable and beautiful. They will take up a lot of space. They are the star of the show in your house if you like decorating with houseplants. And they're very easy to keep alive. They need moderate sun, but although the more sun you give them, not directly against a window, but in a sunny area, the bigger they will get. They like sunny conditions. But if you don't have a lot of sun, they'll still grow in a less than light area. So they're excellent houseplants. Excellent, beautiful, big, healthy, a lot of fun. And I hope you like my video. So that's it.